What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, as you know, Charleston White is always in some controversy, and today is no different. Mr. Charleston White stopped by a podcast and he's asking for the release of convicted killer Eric Holder. Now, it sounds insane to even mention that, a guy who went up to somebody and shot him. But hey, this is what Charleston White does. So yeah, I kind of want to let you guys hear that. I will play the video and then we'll come back.
Why did you say that you wanted Eric Holder free?
Because he's keeping the street rules.
Damn.
He uphold the street rules. It's two things you're supposed to do with a snitch. If you call a snitch, you supposed to kill him because you identified him as the snitch. That's always been the street rules. You call him a snitch while you ain't done nothing to him. Then before you do something to him, you go prove you're a snitch. So the guy who said, hey, that's a snitch, he's responsible for killing the snitch.
Yeah.
The guy who identifies the snitch, according to the street rules, you know you supposed to go get the snitch. You the one identified him, but you go tell somebody else, hoping they get him. But you identified him, street guy. So you done bend the rules a little bit. So if you're not a snitch, you supposed to kill and get the call you a snitch. Those are the rules. Snitches get stitches. If I ain't no stitch, you got to go get that homie. He call you, he done put a bad name on you, he done put a bad jacket on you. And if you don't do nothing, so that's always been the rules. Yeah. So I'm saying, where do you get the rules mixed up at now where they trying to enforce the rules? But before you even got to the no snitching rule, the number one rule that they told you before you even got into the streets is trust nobody and there's no honor amongst thieves.
So guys, I want to talk about this. This is very interesting. I'd like to speak about it because, again, I'm not in the streets. But what I can say is I can see where he's trying to come from. He's trying to say, or he is saying rather, look, you said this guy is a snitch, right? You're saying he's a snitch, he needs to get up out of here. But if he's a snitch, somebody should have dealt with him as a snitch. And snitches get stitches. But since you didn't deal with him as a snitch, now the guy has to come and deal with you and clear his name. That's what he's saying. I see what he's trying to say and prove the point. But again, let me just say this. I don't know if NIPSEY HUSSLE was active. I don't know if NIPSEY HUSSLE was telling the guy that, hey man, you know, you're a snitch, or if people say you're a snitch, so you need to get up out of here because I don't want nothing to happen to you. I don't know if that was his interpretation. I don't know if it would have been different if NIPSEY would have talked to the guy by himself or anything like that, because clearly I don't think that was NIPSEY's intention to get the guy in trouble or to get the guy killed by anybody else. I think that maybe just NIPSEY HUSSLE at that particular time was trying to maybe spare his own life, or, you know, like I said, because he shook his hand and all of that. But then again, it just goes to show you how dysfunctional certain levels of street culture is. And this guy, Eric Holder, who killed NIPSEY HUSSLE on camera, this is the same guy who pled not guilty. It's obvious that you did it. Everybody saw that you did it, and you pled not guilty like we didn't see you do it. Now you're hollering for your life, you screaming for your life in jail, and you're probably wishing that you didn't do it. Which was, if you know that you had that on your papers, what was you gonna get out of killing somebody like NIPSEY HUSSLE? Like, what did you think? How did you think your life was going to end up to kill NIPSEY HUSSLE? Even if NIPSEY HUSSLE did say that and y'all from the same gang, who was gonna take Eric Holder serious by getting rid of the most loved person in Rolling 60s at the time, whether he's active or not? And again, you're not thinking. Now you're out here saying, now here's what I want to say to Charleston White's argument. Let's say he's right. Then Eric Holder if he went out and killed Nipsey Hussle, he need to be a man enough to say, I did it. And so what? I did it. What y'all gonna do about it? If that's his argument, cool. He said I was a snitch. I knocked him down. What are y'all gonna do about it? Nope, I don't need no protective custody. I'm willing to go in general population, and whoever got an issue with it, I did it. What you gonna do about it? That ain't what he doing. You're out here running, okay? You out here running. You out here pleading for your life. Please protect me. Protect me from general population. Protect me from myself. But if it's some street stuff and you dealt with him with your reputation, stand on it then. If you right, stand on it. And if it was the truth, wouldn't the other Crips from Rolling 60s agree? Okay, yeah, all right, he handled his business. So that's the rules. That, from my understanding, that ain't how people see Nipsey. It ain't how they want to kill the guy because they feel like what he did was wrong. They feel like he is a snitch. And even though he killed him, he needs to atone for what he did. If that's the street rules. Why he running? Why he running from that green light? Run to the green light, bruh. You know what you was gonna do when you did it. Stop running from the green light. They want to get you for what you did. And that's one thing I can respect about certain people in like the Mexican mafia, those individuals in the Italian mob. They know what they sign up for, okay? They know what they sign up for. So if they, by some small chance, make a mistake in the game, they kill somebody in the game that they shouldn't have killed, they make a mistake. If they don't turn to evidence, there's, what you see is those guys, they go right to the fact we're not gonna fight our death. We know we messed up. We're not gonna fight our death. All right? We're gonna accept the death as it is. F running. We did it. We know what we signed up for. Let's take that L. I heard one story of one guy, the mob was gonna kill him. He knew they had him. One thing he asked, look, I just want to take, can I have one cigarette to smoke before y'all do what y'all gonna do? And let me take my shoes off. I know what y'all gonna do. I know what I signed up for. But that ain't what this guy is doing. He knew that what he was gonna do, they were gonna deal with him. He needs to accept his fate. Killing Nipsey, everybody in LA knows, in Cali knows, that killing Nipsey, listen, it's the worst thing. You're gonna live the rest of your life in extreme pain. So now accept it for what it is. If that's his argument, he ain't doing that. Because that was a rule, that was the outcome. He's running from the outcome. You want to kill somebody and have them protect you. What was the whole point of that? It doesn't make sense. I see what he's trying to say, but it don't make that much sense. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for the episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.